and gentlemen, welcome back. What could be our final map in this series, given the way that we've seen Moose playing. As we finish up the knife round here, Mega Man and Kaiserson bringing you guys the action. And a first map going the way of Moose in a 16-8 fashion with another tremendous showing on the Axis side. See if they can replicate that once more here as we are on Coastal.
Yeah, we saw them on the first time on Coastal, which was against Fate. They went 16-1. As long as they can get this Axis off, which knife round might be either way at this point.
There's a little standoff here.
Yep.
Miracle. Wow. All right. Was that a 3v1 knife clutch? Like, can this guy not... Can he just clutch every round? It's ridiculous.
So we're probably going to see them play on the Axis, which is what is going to happen. And judging by what we've seen, only dropping 2 rounds in Axis out of 3 maps.
Yeah.
And Coastal being one of them, this might be an insane map to walk through.
I mean, think about it for a second. We're live into this one, so ready to rock and roll, but they went 14-1 against Fate on the Axis side of Coastal earlier. They get the pick of the litter after winning the knife round, and opportunities abound. And Miracle, again, already aggressive towards the middle of the map. Going to swing back over towards B, where the push is coming. Spirit's going to open up onto Kaio, so a good start for Singularity. See if they can capitalize moving forward.
Yeah, it seems like it could be capitalized here. Bumblebee still hiding behind that smoke, but there's also another player, Miracle being one of the players, but Blue Angel, he's going to find Oxide up. Climax does find one for himself onto Headbangery, but Miracle starts charming and taking out Bumblebee, making it 3 versus 3 now. This round can still go either way, but Spirit's movement and positioning so good, able to take out Climax, almost falls, but Freshy's there to help him out. Now it's 1-on-2 versus 1. Lincoln, so close to Spirit. This is gonna decide it. Spirit falls. Now he just needs to find 2 more players, Freshy and Blue Angel. The thing is, this could actually help him since they're both isolated and they can get these 1 versus 1 fights. Like,
they do have. They've got a good crossfire, but they are very far away from each other.
And I don't see them able to get the refrag. Like, they're not even on site, and the bomb is fine for both of them, so if they peek, they can get it, but so far apart from each other. Lincoln able to get the first one, but time is not on his side. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds, no time left. Freshy's got to get the frag. First round is going in favor for the Allies, and that's their 3rd round loss on the Axis.
Get it out of the way early.
Sorry. Yeah.
Get that one out of the way early. We'll see where it goes this time around, but yeah, so 30-3 I believe the ratio is now. 30 rounds won, 3 rounds lost on the Axis side in 4 maps. But that one comes early. We'll see if they can recover and answer back into the 2nd round here. We saw it happen on the opening map where they dropped the 1st round, but were able to answer back immediately afterwards. See if that happens once more this time around for him, but not able to get the clutch. Comes down to the 1v1. And again, it looks like the hit is going to be coming in towards B, and Bumblebee early on getting up on top of the barrels, managing to find that opening pick, and Spirit's there as well. So a quick 2-man sweep, 5-on-3 before you know it. Make it a 5-on-2.
Yeah, and this is very different to what we saw on the previous times we've seen Moose. This time, the Allies getting a much better start, and the main thing is each player's getting a kill. It's not one player. But now it's Miracle's turn to cause some havoc. But he's only going to be good for 1. Quick trade coming in for the Allies. And now it's all up to Kaio. Shotgun in hand. Not the greatest weapon to retake. So probably just going to save for him. Maybe try and get 1 gun off.
Hang on to the shotgun. He plays over towards that A-bomb site in those back staircase. And he's been so good in that position, especially once he gets the car in hand, working with that. But this time around, just the shotgun. We've seen him do some pretty tremendous stuff with that in the past, but probably not going to get an opportunity this time around. And it's going to go 2-0 for Singularity to kick this one off. So a good start for them. See if they can continue to keep that going, but not the ideal start for the Axis side this time around for Moose.
Yeah, not the ideal start. 4 players going to survive, so their economy is going to grow so much. They're going to get 2 more tokens off that bomb plant. And you can already see Blue Angel, he's on 7. He can give that away to his teammates, give some to Headbangery, because I know he likes playing Scope. But it does seem like he's going for the Thompson. The other side, the buy looking very weak, only Climax with 4 tokens, but he hasn't bought anything left. Maybe he's going to save, get that Scope next round. Oh, he's opted to buy. He does get 3 tokens, so he should be able to get it next round anyway.
Yep. See what they kick off with for their first gun round once we get to that, but this time around, looks like, again, favoring going towards B. This has been the order of the day. Look at how far up Spirit already is towards A as well, coming up the coast side. Caillou's pushed up aggressively, still has the shotgun to work with, but Spirit all the way in the back lines. Lincoln could get caught out here if he continues to flank around, but looks like he's just going to find a spot, hunker down, and wait for those lurk kills. Here's the peek. Does he see Caillou yet? Look at how far back he is. Wow, they do sniff him out and find him, so that lurk not effective, and Spirit goes down, so now they can send another body over towards that B bomb site where they already have 3 players watching.
Well, that's not for long, since Bumblebee was able to find another one. So does Climax, but Climax still alive, but not for long. Bumblebee even needs to cause some more damage, but he's going to get pushed off the angle, so he's going to stay as a 3 versus 3 for the time being. Bomb still yet to go down, so it's in favor for the Axis. 25 seconds left. Allies need to stop planting, which is happening now. Fake. No need to stop it. Now let's start peeking. Bumblebee gets the first frag onto Oxide, making it 3 versus 2, but player does get past that defense, but not for long, since Blue Angel snuffs him out as well, just leaving Lincoln left in a 1 versus 3. And if I was him, I probably would save that ball for the next round, but he's looking to cause some damage.
Yeah, maybe force a couple of rebuys here, but that's not going to be the case. Bumblebee just staying in that one position the entire round, managing to find 3 kills from there. And this B bomb site is a very difficult spot right now for Moose to deal with. Seems like they've been pretty much getting overrun almost every single round so far. And now comes the buy. You can see the scope comes out for Climax. We've got 2 trench guns on the board. Lincoln and Caillou both picking those up. And they're going to fill out the rest.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Say this is an ideal buy, right?
No, it's not an ideal buy, but it's definitely an interesting one. You don't really see 2 shotguns being played on defense anymore, especially one going towards B and the other one going towards A. But already a fight, Caillou causing some trouble, but unable to get a knife, so Spirit's going to win that duel. It's already an advantage in favor for the Allies, and the Allies looking very good on this map, which is surprising since it was Moose's pick.
And considering their dominance on the Axis side.
Yeah, 2. Spirit even finding Oxide as well. He's causing a lot of damage for this defense, but now it's Lincoln's turn. His shotgun's actually finding some results. They'll take down 1 player, but there's still 1 player hot on his heels. Didn't realize it. And Miracle's just been caught out with his pants down. Headbangery gonna have some trouble here against Lincoln, which he will fall, making it 2 versus 3. At this point, you're probably gonna see the Allies head towards that A site since it's clear. Climax and Lincoln probably want to save really these guns over to the next round. Climax having no effect with that scope.
Tough spot for him to be in indeed, but bomb planted. Gonna go 4-0 now for Singularity, so they've picked up the pace after that first map. Coming out swinging here on Coastal so far. Not a lot going on here for the Axis side. A little rough. Like you said, I mean, fall back, hang on to the guns. They've got the trench gun, a couple of Thompsons. They've got that scope to work with, so upgraded loadout for those 2 players at least.
Yeah, as well as a nade on Climax. That's another 2 tokens on him. But he's like so many tokens on himself. Like, if anyone wants to survive, it's him. The scope is 6, Thompson is 3, so that's 9, and the nade is 2, so it's 11 tokens.
A lot of value to carry into the next round.
Hopefully next run he has some impact with the scope. He's been pretty quiet in this series, as well as the previous one as well. Had some impact on some rounds, but in the scope, little, due to the heavy investment which you have buying into the scope as well. But we are seeing some STGs being bought from Miracle and Oxider, even a car on Kaio. And we saw how he was against Fate up on that A bomb site, which I think is that's where he's going right now. Ooh, Lincoln going down early to a nade. Oxider does find Bumblebee in return. I mean, Blue Angel in return.
It starts with a B. It's close.
Yeah, that's the problem when you have two names.
There's Kaio, though. He's got that car again. He's been real good with that over in that A bomb site. So see if he can lock it down, playing behind the site itself. Headbanger, though, finding Miracle, probing for info, and we're back to a 3-on-3. So even strength. Nades on the board for both Climax and for Headbanger, but there goes Bumblebee, and there goes Oxider. Oh, nice shot there from Bumblebee as well. Quick round again. 5-0. Did not see this coming at all.
No, like we've seen how the defensive moves has been the strongest quality, and right now the allies have seen to find all the gaps in it.
Yeah. They've looked sharp. They've looked very sharp.
Yeah, especially Bumblebee's been finding those gaps, getting those entry kills, as well as causing some havoc in the back lines. Exactly, 7-1, and even Headbanger, he's on 2-4. He got those 2 kills that round. Like, he's quiet, but his team is pulling his weight so much. Like, Freshie, he's 3-0. Like, he hasn't died.
Yeah, got to look for the impact, too. I mean, those 2 picks, very crucial for him to get. This time he goes down. That's just a trade that's going to be happening. Spirit looking down mid towards that A-bomb site. Able to lock down that frag just yet, but again, favoring towards B.
Yeah, which they are caught out. Bumblebee almost falls. For the time being, they're going to keep their life. Climax spots out Spirit. So they got the information that he's even going to capitalize, taking out Bumblebee. He's been the main threat on the allied side. And if this is going to be a round which is going to come back in, it's going to be this one. Kaio
looking good.
taking out Freshie as well. So it's the Spirit and Blue Angel. We don't see many things going their way in this round. Especially since Kaio's seeing shots like that.
Well, there's 2 players that you want to see step up here for the Axis side. It's going to be Kaio and it's going to be Miracle. Lincoln leading the way with 5 frags. Oxider down at 1-6. So he's had his own struggles so far in this map. But seeing Kaio start to wake up a little bit is always going to be a benefit for your squad, as he has been one of the 2 heavy hitters on that 2-pronged defense for the Axis side, locking down A. Miracle playing over mid towards B. Those are the 2 that you really want firing on all cylinders if you want to be able to pull these rounds out. Blue Angel is going to hang on to his weaponry for the next round. The bar and the Thompson is going to be the first round on the board here for the Axis side. So they have won 30 rounds, now 31 on Axis in their 4 games, but now it's starting to stack up on that allied side.
Yeah, especially since they lost 5 on this map alone. Now, that's more than the other 3 maps combined. It's just shows that the allies do have something in their back pocket. Spirit, in fact, taking out the scope. He was known to be the scope player on Nice Gaming, so let's see if he can carry that over to this one, and he does, taking out Miracle very early on.
Go.
Can even get a second one here.
Got to be careful. He's so close. Oh, he just misses the shot. He's going to look for it one more time. Not able to land it just yet. Still going for it. But man, that was close.
Yeah, some of those actually look like it was dead on. Maybe a wall blocking it. Actually, did it tag them? It didn't. Looks of things, but definitely close. Bumblebee almost getting that entry on B side, again onto Climax, but not this time. They are gearing to push through that bottom yellow, get onto that B bomb site. Spirit, trying to see him more with that scope. But it's Lincoln with the shotgun, taking out Spirit. In fact, Oxide even finding 1 on 2 Blue Angel, so the advantage is gone. Headbanger trying his best to get back on the side, but Oxide is shutting him down as well. Now it's a 3 versus 2. make that 1 versus 2 since Oxider finds Freshie. Now it's all left to Bumblebee. Try and get the scraps. 25 seconds. He does have bomb, but he has only got to plant on B. He doesn't have enough time to rotate to A. In fact, Lincoln probably could have stopped this higher. Yeah.
Probably figured he's going to fake it in a 2v1, but Bumblebee, probably the guy that you want in this clutch situation. Going to be able to find one onto Lincoln. He's got one more to beat, and that's going to be right to his left side. All he has to do is just wait and bait.
But look at Kai, he's sneaking up behind Bumblebee. I don't think Bumblebee will expect this, but he has gone into the white box corner, and I think Kai spoiled him out. He peeks out, and he will win that duel. 18 seconds left, so you will be able to get that defuse in. And that's going to be 5-2. Nice clutch from Kaio in the end. But really close for Bumblebee to clutch that one out as well. Just went down to timing.
Yeah. I mean, that's, again, case in point where close, a little bit too close for comfort. I mean, Oxider doing everything that he can on that B bomb site, picking up 3 kills that round, trying to keep his team alive in that one. He was 1-7 or 1-6 going into that round. He's up to 4-7 now, so he's getting himself going. But really, it's Bumblebee and Spirit that have been doing so much work. They're a combined total of 17 kills, 8 deaths for the Allied side, 7 rounds in. So that is a tremendous performance from those two thus far.
Yeah, and Miracle, one of the top names, which we've been saying last series and this one, he's been very quiet. In fact, Bumblebee's going to take Oxide out this time. Climax with his scope. He's going to find some targets. Lincoln with that shotgun, he's been causing havoc. I think that's like his 4th kill of the shotgun this map.
Yeah. Not a gun that you typically think is going to pick up a lot of kills, but another one going the way here for the Axis side until Spirit can deal with Caillou, so man advantage for the Axis. You still got your 2 top fraggers alive for the Allied side, so this is still a dangerous situation for Moose to be in.
Saying that, Spirit does fall to the hands of the shotgun on Lincoln. He's been causing a lot of havoc. He's been playing really well in this map compared to most, and it's all up to Bumblebee, which Climax is going to spot out. Gets that frag in the 3rd round, going in favor for the Axis now. 5-3, closing the gap after it being 5-0. The Allies can still buy into this. Be interesting to see what the buy spread. Buying Garand, we're seeing Thompsons and Carbines. The thing is, lack of utility is the key issue. We've seen how useful the utility's been for Singularity, so the fact that they're opting to go for lack of them is a little bit troublesome.
See how it plays out for him this time around. And again, you can see Caillou up on top in that A bomb site looking for those frags. He finds the first. Miracle's nade taking down one as well. So this is off to a much better start for the Axis side as Moose, Oxider, Miracle again, leaving just Blue Angel left in a 1 versus 5.
Yeah, much better round. I think it went down to the utility on the Allies just not being there. They can't smoke off those angles, which Caillou are watching, as well as them not waiting for the nades of Miracle. And Oxider and Miracle both chiming in 1, just leaving Blue Angel left alone. And he wants to save these guns because the Thompson and the Carbine can do so much damage for him. He's got that long range with the Carbine, then the close range with the Thompson. And if you're Moose right now, you don't really want to hunt him down because you don't need to. Just want to keep your economy growing because you still have 0 tokens on Miracle and Oxider. So if they die, they won't have any tokens going into the next round. Well, only 2 tokens for winning. So don't need to hunt him down. Of course, it's always helpful. Take that gun away. But 20 seconds left, and it does seem like Moose are back in stride of things, back to what we normally see them.
Things looking pretty good here now as Moose have finally kicked online into this map. Last man standing, like you said, Blue Angel should be able to get out of this one unscathed. I think they're going to push his position. There is a late peek coming out. Oh, they do find him, actually. Oxider going to get him right there at the very end before the round flips over, so he loses his loadout, swings that coin back over towards the Axis side. And that's really going to hamper their arsenal moving forward into this round, because I believe he had a Thompson there at the end.
Yeah, Thompson and a carbine in his back pocket. So, pretty important kill that Oxider got there, because it makes Blue Angel having to repurchase everything. You can see he bought a carbine as well as nades. He didn't have to spend that extra 1 token. Could have gave that to a teammate, but that nade from Headbang Rate. He's gonna find Oxider. He was able to take that weapon out brave, but the nade back towards Spirit. He's gonna survive for the time being, but he has to push out. Bumblebee's gonna find Miracle, but I'm surprised that Spirit actually survived that encounter. Like, I don't know how he's escaped that. These nades coming in from the allies. Taking out the Axes 1 by 1, just leaving Kai on Lincoln left in a 2 versus 5. Well, 2 versus 4. But really great response coming in from the allies. Changing up their tempo, going fast, using their nades very effectively. Making it 6-4, keeping their lead for the time being.
Yeah, this is a pretty good performance so far from them on the Allied side. 6 rounds, definitely nothing to sneeze at. And you talked about it before, a 9-6 half on this is typically what you're looking for. Pretty standard. They can pick up a couple more here. That could put Moose in a really tough spot, because, again, I mean, their Allied sides where they've been struggling, their Axis side is where they have found most of their success.
Yeah, definitely. And we're kind of missing some of those big names, like Miracle. He's only 5-7. Even Kai, he's doing 6-6. It's only really Lincoln who's been putting his weight, getting 10 kills. It should be 11, but there is a slight bug where after time goes, you don't get the kill count.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of
weird. Yeah. So when Oxider got that kill at the end, he didn't get that onto his stats. But it's a little bit of a shame. It's like that.
It's all good, though. 6-4, 10 rounds now behind us. 2-round lead for the Allied side of Singularity as they try to continue this solid performance on the attacking side.
Yeah, and some of the allies are heading towards that B side, which only Oxider is really in a good position to try and stop it. They do have Kaio already going through T. He can cause some damage, and he does get 1 frag. Gets even a second onto Bumblebee, putting an advantage in Team Moose's favor for the time being. But Blue Angel pushing out, taking out Oxider. That's the B side clear. There is no nades on the Axis side to stop any bomb plant. So if they want to push out, get that bomb down, they can do. But now they've wasted a lot of time for Climax and Kaio to push up those stairs. And if Blue Angel peeks, he might fall, but he doesn't. Managed to actually take down Kaio. Miracle takes down Spirit on the other side of the map, but I think he'll expect 1 more player. In fact, Climax just missed his shot.
And he picked up the coin, so they know exactly where he is. Blue Angel's got an opportunity here for a 3rd. See if he can do it. Gonna go for the cheeky reload. Now he's gonna go peek back out. He's looking for it. Tags him up, trying to get the kill. Not able to connect it, and that shotgun once again gonna come out. Or pardon me, actually, that was the car close range. Able to find that kill, and all of a sudden it's down to a 1 versus 1 as Climax will get dropped. It's leaving Freshy versus Miracle. See if Miracle can clutch it one more time. Here he comes right around the corner. Should be an easy frag, and it will do. So 5-6 now as Miracle clutches out another 1 versus 1 for his team. That is going to keep it within 1 round between these 2 squads.
Yeah, and we're going to see Lincoln picking up the shotgun straight away, but he's still really close to comfort. I'm kind of surprised that Climax won that initial duel after missing those initial shots. And then so was Blue Angel. A little bit of a mess. But 5-6. They're closing the gap again. But you really want to take the lead. You want to get these remaining rounds. Make sure that you have 9-6 instead of 8-7. And Kaio able to get the initial frag through the smoke. I don't even know how he managed to find that player. Bumblebee. Spirit does manage to get 1 back onto the shotgun from Lincoln. Still making it 4 versus 4. Freshy almost dropping Climax again. He's been struggling, but he does find Headbang Rate, nonetheless being so low, and doesn't expect Blue Angel so close up in his face.
I can't believe he stayed alive that long.
Yeah, like,
let alone got a kill out of that.
Yeah, he faced 3 different players, managed to kill 1, and survived from two of them. But Blue Angel, he's really holding this stairs really well, taking out Oxider, making it 2 versus 3, but it's Kaio and Miracle. In the previous maps have been the heavy hitters for their team. Kaio doesn't spoil, but still somehow gets Spirit. Don't know how. Turns around, gets the headshot while Spirit was shooting him on his back. Making it 2 versus 2. This is getting a little bit too close. Spirit should have easily got that frag, maybe in the second one, but he gets dropped. And Miracle, he's gonna get dropped as well as Freshy's finding Kaio. 7-5. And the Allies just keeping their lead. Each time Axis are just 1 round behind them, they just go, nope, stay behind, stay back, stay back.
Yeah, a little back and forth there in the last couple of rounds, some round trading going on, but coming out on top so far is Singularity, and now Spirit's going to have the scope once again. They've got a Thompson, a couple of carbines out, and that M1 Garand on Bumblebee, who's been doing some serious work with that so far. Just taking over the top side of mid and just creating havoc, and they haven't been able to really establish a foothold here, the Axis side. So now we'll see. They're going to be pretty much on a default stock buy, not really picking up too much, and really going to be a struggle for them moving forward here. Finally answering back, though. Bumblebee's able to find one. The response comes in as Climax, and now you've got Kaio getting into the mix. Bringing it back a little bit more. 3-on-4 situation. Now Blue Angel gets in on the action. He's going to be able to find one before Lincoln can trade him. So back and forth we go. Freshy evening it back up onto a 2v2. Kaio there again takes down Headbanger, and we're all of a sudden in a 1 versus 2. No plant just yet. See the fake plant come out, and there it is, but no commitment just yet. Players on both sides.
Yeah, you shouldn't really see Freshy getting out of this situation. Both players laying him up a little bit, and Freshy turns around just at the wrong time. Kaio doing a lot of damage, but he's somehow still gonna keep his life. Freshy starting to regen even, but he's still at half HP. Now he's gonna be at full, and he's gonna start peeking again, and there should be a good angle from Kaio, but he's gonna get that jump. But it's Miracle close up. Just gonna get that frag. 7-6. Still 1 round behind Allies, and if it's going to carry on the way it's been, might see the Allies running this round as well. But
so,
time
like you
tell.
said, yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, it's still keeping it close throughout this half. 9-6, the best that the Allied side for Singularity can do, but I mean, Moose still have an opportunity to take a lead into the second half. Let's not discount that. If they rattle off these last 2 rounds, that 8-7 score line comes out, and then all of a sudden they've got themselves a lot of breathing room going into their probably lesser favored half, I would say. So a good start to this round with Kaio being able to take one down, and Climax coming under fire from Bumblebee will be able to get that frag before Lincoln goes down. Miracle with another trade.
But again, these trades are in favor of Moose, and Climax actually on his
round.
heels. It's a nice headshot onto Freshy. Was that mid-air? But 7-7. Finally, they have equaled it up and caught up. I think this is the closest they've been taking the lead.
Yeah, I think, well, they've been within 1 a couple of times, but they were down, what, 4-0, 5-0 at the beginning of this?
Yeah.
So
5-0.
you know, they've scrapped their way back into this one, which is pretty solid.
Yep, very solid. And the buy for Axie's looking pretty good. Seeing 3 SCGs, quite a few nades. Shotgun on Oxider, not normally the player which you see with it, and he's pushing onto the B side pretty early on, but he might get caught out here. No, he doesn't. Yes, he gets the frag. No, he doesn't. He misses the shots. Miracle does get the frag, but Oxider falls. Kaio's there to help his teammate get another one, so the advantage is still in Moose's favor. Going into the last round of the half, and Climax is going to find another one, making it a 4 versus 2. And they're slowly surrounding the last remaining players. Spirit just left alive now, only pistol in hand, has a shotgun as his primary. Not the greatest weapon combo to have, and he will fall 8-7. So the Axis will win the half in the end, but they were behind throughout it. First time we've seen that happen in 4 maps.
Yeah. But they don't lose their cool. They battle back into it, and they keep themselves alive. So they've got a golden opportunity now going onto that allied side to see whether or not they can string together some rounds, put together a solid half, and try to close out this series 2-0. But let's not discount Singularity. They came out after losing 16-8 on the first map, which was their map pick, coming back into this one and doing a pretty tremendous job on the allied side.
Yeah, they definitely did. But let's see how they do on the Axes. They do pick up all of theirs, I think. Maybe they picked up a nade and used it already. Not resulting in anything. But they are stacked towards the B site, and most are towards that area as well. I think there's an early flank from Blue Angel. He's actually going to get the first kill. Takes down Miracle. Also gets Climax. This flank working out tremendously. Taking out 2 players early on. Does get tagged up quite a bit by Kaio. And Kaio's on the hunt. I mean, Lincoln's on the hunt, and he's going to win that duel. But the advantage is still in the Axes, especially since Freshie takes down Kaio, leaving Lincoln and Oxide just left. Oxide does find one more to his name, making it 2 versus 3. At this point, you probably want to rotate towards a site.
And we'll see Oxider trying to get himself out from the back lines here. Does have his teammate in tow. So Lincoln and Oxider are going to be working in tandem here, see if they can get it done. But that man advantage is going to be the hindrance to him. Now, they have dealt with Blue. They have dealt with Bumblebee. It's going to be down to Headbanger, Spirit, and Freshie to lock this one down. And Headbanger a little bit off again on the mark. Does manage to finally finish off Oxider, but that leaves Lincoln in a 1 versus 3. Trying to throw some spam back in towards that area. Coming under fire from one angle. That player's going to peek back out, and Headbanger's going to finish things off. So another round on the board here as the Axis side, the now Axis side of Singularity, pick up the first round of the second half, tie it back up 8-8.
Yep, good start for the Axes now. Managed to tie it up, and they probably can see themselves getting in front after this next round. It all depends on really what the allies do. Kaio's really picking up a shotgun, so might be seeing an A play unless they want to take the shotgun towards bottom yellow towards B. Kaio is heading towards A. Maybe he wants to just push and try and get those opening frags, which is not too, well, it's quite common to see. Just having a split, try and get some picks, try and create some openings, but Bumblebee's watching it. But he's unable to get the frag. And Kaio to actually push up towards the A site. Surely Spirit's going to expect this. Question is who's going to win that duel. Will be Kaio in the end. Lincoln also finding one on the other side of the map. That's actually going to start opening up the A site. There is still Blue Angel around the area, and he's looking to try and get Kaio back, but Kaio with that shotgun on the A site, it's not going to work in his favor. The A site is open to the taking, and Freshie and Headbanger is pretty low, but they will start to regen now. But the bomb's gone towards the A site.
Fake bomb plant for the time being. Never mind, they are going to get the bomb down, so it comes down to this 2 versus 3. Headbanger is able to find one more. That bomb ticking away on that A bomb site, surely not going to be retakeable right now. It doesn't look like they want anything to do with this. Freshie is over there, but Headbanger is on the other side of the map right now, so looks like they might just forfeit the round, allow it to go the way of the allied side. Freshie just kind of hanging out here, seeing if he can't get an exit kill or 2, but surely not going to be a round win for the Singularity side. Pour out from their location, trying to go for a backstab here, seeing if he can't catch up. He is behind a couple. Spots him, will be able to take down one. Does he realize that the second player is there? Trench gun comes out and will finish him off. So one and done there at the end for him, but nevertheless 9-8 in favor of Moose, and again bringing it back. So now we have to see what they can do as they move forward. It's going to be limited arsenal for the Axis side pretty much defaults across the board here, with the exception of Blue Angel. And again, they're going to be favoring going towards that B bomb site. You can already see them pouring over towards that area. Miracle taking a pathway towards the short side. Caillou around the back line is going to come into fire here. Headbanger right on the other side. Should be an easy kill for Caillou, and it will be. Shotgun close range, and he is down. Now you've got a couple of players running on in. You've got Freshie in the back lines. Caillou's going to turn his attention towards him, and we'll find that, as well as Climax finding too.
What good push coming in from Caillou, though. He's should be able to win this duel, which he does, taking out Spirit. Even spots out a second player, I believe. He's going to try and go for it. He's pretty low, so he will lose that duel, but Oxide is there to clean up, and really clean round, really, from Moose. Only losing 2 players, Cairo and Miracle. Cairo firing that shotgun on their attack. And they have taken the lead after quite a long time. 10-8 is the scoreline for Moose. And they got a lot of nades to work with, a lot of frags as well as a lot of smokes. And this can be very useful. They can smoke out the B bomb site, nade connector, nade stairs, clear out those angles, get to information. Like Oxide, he got information that he tagged up a player called Freshie. Well, no, he's Freshie, but he knows he tagged up a player, so he knows there's at least one player towards that connector position, which Climax would actually take out. Lincoln also finds one player for himself, so the advantage is completely in Moose's favor, but they still need to take out Headbangery. He only has an MP28 to work with, so easy frag for Moose. And that's the B site, completely in control, and I don't think Spirit or Blue Angel really want to go for this.
Yep. And there you go. Finishing things off, Miracle and Lincoln dropping the final 2, Spirit and Blue. And just like that, a 3-round lead now. So they've kind of flipped the script from their previous outings. This time around, they're more dominant on the Allied side. So they're able to pick up 3 rounds now. And to the 1 of Singularity. So all in all, looking pretty solid so far. But again, I mean, you look at the scoreboard and you see Caillou at the top and you're going, all right, that's pretty typical. But where is Miracle? 11 and 11. He has had minor impact in this map.
Yeah, in fact, Lincoln, he was pretty good on Axie's half. Climax, he stepped up big in this Allies. And Bumblebee, he almost falls right at the beginning, but he somehow is going to survive for the time being. But look at this. Cairo is already in back A with his team. I'm like, how does he get to this position? And I don't think the Axies realize how far up he actually is. Now they will after sparring out. But Miracle's going to find one onto Bumblebee, but it's quickly traded out. But Oxide up. So I'll clear out that A site just slowly with Climax. Just leaving Headbangery alone in Axie spawn. Thinking, I just got hit.
So again, bomb gets planted, Headbanger, last man standing, and he will fall. Oxider, nice shot, takes him down at range. And just like that, we're to a 12-8 scoreline. So really starting to spiral out of control a little bit here for the Singularity side. Definitely didn't see this coming when the switch came over. I thought Moose was going to struggle a little bit more, but so far so good.
Yeah, but to be honest, we never really saw Moose's allied side when we went to see them on Fate. They only had 2 rounds. So be interesting to see how they can keep this momentum up, because of course this game is very momentum based. Also, it relies on the economy, and the economy has grown to quite a bit. So if they lose this, they will be able to buy into the next round. Not as great as this one, but buy nonetheless. As they slowly pull onto the B bomb site with little resistance, really. Seems like the Axies are playing retake. They've got no nades really to work for that, and they only have a smoke on Blue Angel. And the bomb will start going down now. Yes, no one's really peeking into the B-bomb site. Miracle does find one, as well as Lincoln taking out Spirit. So the frag's going in quick, but in Moose's favor. But finally, Freshie gets one, but it's quickly traded out by Caillou, who gets a second kill onto Headbangery, leaving Bumblebee alone. Now 1 versus 4.
Yeah, they know exactly where he is now. They should be able to clean him up, and they will do just that. 13-8 now, 3 rounds away from punching their ticket to the major. Pretty impressive to say the least, considering that they started off so slow on this map, but they have come right back into this one. And I got to say, Moose, they're looking pretty damn good, man.
Yeah, it's just I just want to see them be able to pop off on both their allies and their axes on the same map.
Yeah. Well, that's
Once they
really the
start
thing,
doing
isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe it's more of they're really good on their second half, but we saw on Fate on the first half of this, they went 14-1. So interesting how it's changed. But Spirit's actually going to open things up this time, taking out Miracle, who has been pretty quiet this map, which is quite unlike him. Giving the advantage, but there is Cairo already in bottom A, and he has a shotgun. And if you're going to favor anyone between Blue Angel or Cairo, you're probably going to favor Cairo winning that duel.
Well, Climax gonna win that duel, but there's Bumblebee again. And look at this. I thought the creep up was gonna work out in his favor, but it doesn't. Caillou was able to get a knife kill in on Blue Angel, but fortunately it's just him and Climax versus 3. Climax, somehow he manages to get by. Still alive here, and they've already, I mean, they do have a player up there in that A bomb site. They just need to get the bomb up to him.
Yeah, but bomb is dropped back A, and there is a player watching it, which is gonna cause some problems, and that player is Freshy, who is one of the more outstanding players for Singularity. Does seem like they just want to get the time gone. They have managed to get the bomb back up, and they actually survived, so we'll be able to get the plant in with only 10 seconds left. Bumblebee wants to try and push into this, and Climax does fall. There we have it. Bumblebee even gets a second frag, killing the plant up. 13-9. They are coming back into this now, Axes, and it's actually a pretty good retake coming in from Bumblebee. Able to get 3 kills, and yeah, that even picks up a scope off Climax, I believe.
Yep. Wasn't able to switch out to the secondary before he lost his life, so he forfeits that scope over to the other side. They do have a lot of coins to work with here on the Allied side, so expect to see a reasonable buy from them. A couple of carbines coming out. Caillou still back onto the shotgun. He's feeling that shotgun, though. 22 kills, 13 deaths, so...
Yeah, and most of them with the shotgun as well.
Yeah, him and Lincoln have been picking up the shotgun, so he's been doing a pretty good job thus far. See if he can continue on forward. We will go into the 23rd round.
Headbanging almost forced to nade. He's going to keep his life for the time being, but Lincoln, he's the one to fall from the shot of Bumblebee, but he needs to be careful. But that shotgun reigning supreme close range, actually getting Caillou.
Was that a shotgun on shotgun battle?
Yeah. Well, not much of a battle since Bumblebee takes him out pretty much immediately before Caillou could react. That's a 2 versus 5 in favor for the Axes, and starting to get into a groove of things.
Yeah, it seems like it looks pretty good. See if they can string a couple of rounds together, make this a little more competitive. But again, I mean, 16-8 was the first map score. We're at a 13-9 scoreline right now. But Oxider and Climax doesn't really look like they want much to do with this right now. Maybe hang on to their weapons for the next round. I mean, they're not really carrying a whole lot to go into the next round, but still would be worth it to have that upgraded arsenal, that upgraded firepower. But they're just going to push in towards this A bomb site, see if they can't get in here and find a frag or two. That nade, though, took a minute for it to go off. And there you go. Spirit will finish things off. Climax was able to find one somehow, jumping up into the room there, but ultimately will get traded out, and they will drop another round. 13-10. Double digits now acquired for both sides. We'll see whether or not the Axis side of Singularity continue to chip back into it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Caillou picking up that shotgun. Maybe you should start switching off from the shotgun. Lincoln also picking up, so maybe it is going to be a rush A, in my opinion. Don't normally see a rush B with 2 shotguns in play. But I think they've done it before, and looks like they're doing it again. Lincoln going alone towards the red, maybe just to cause some trouble. But Caillou, he's going to get dropped early on. Oxider does pick up the shotgun back. He's looking to carry on the rampage towards that B side, but the Axes are waiting and prepared for it.
Tough losing Caillou earlier on. Another nade comes out. That time it's going to be the rebuttal. Headbanger goes down to the hands of Miracle. There's a smoke deep, but the shot comes in before the smoke blooms, and Bumblebee's going to be able to find Oxider. So maintaining the man advantage, make it 2 now. As Climax also gets dropped by that scoped rifle. And now Spirit chimes in. 1 versus 4 for Miracle. Surely not. We should see a 13-11 scoreline here. So things starting to get a little bit close for Comfort. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. And you can see the Axis definitely coming back into this round. They're starting to get the groove. They're starting to get the economy. They're able to buy what they want. You can see Moose getting a little bit scared. They want to try and stop that momentum that Singularity have gotten now. And coming in with the pause. But you see Bumblebee saying to Dark if he got that on stream or not, he'll give him a beer. Pretty interesting. But yeah, it could go either way. You can see Singularity coming back into this. We can definitely see an overtime being a possibility. But we can also see Singularity winning it. Or we could see Moose carry on their rampage through this qualifier. But already, this is the type of game which I expected from the beginning. I didn't really expect Moose to be as much as a washout in the first map. So I'm glad that Singularity are back in the groove of things, back in the spirit, able to get the frags which they need, and everyone's really stepping up. Again, maybe not so much headbangery. He is doing a lot better than he was in the previous map.
Yeah.
But still need him to step up a bit.
He's definitely had his struggles, but I mean, Bumblebee, he was the top fragger for them in the opening map. He's there again. 24 kills, kind of carrying his team a little bit. I mean, 8 kills separating him from the next player on his team at 16, which is Spirit and Blue Angel. 22 and 15 for Kaio on the board. But it's Miracle, really. I mean, Climax has stepped up. He had a slow map 1. Oxider's down there at the bottom this time around, but it's Miracle that's really kind of disappeared for the for the side of Moose. So hopefully he can get himself going and try and close out this map, because it has gotten, like you said, I mean, it's a little close for Comfort, to say the least.
Yeah, very much close to Comfort. Apparently, I would say they would get out of the pause very soon. Should have talked out what they want to do in this round. It does seem like they want to go for quite much of an eco round, giving away the 12th round maybe. See a bunch of players still on the grease gun. Only Lincoln has bought a nade and carbine. But on the other side, it's a completely different story. You see everyone's got a frag grenade. Freshie has got the smoke. Bumblebee's still got that scope and shotgun combo, which is the combo which I used to love on Halo 3. That was an amazing combo in that game. Headbanger, he's got that STG. Spirit and Blue Angel, both on MP40s. So the weaponry is definitely on the side of the Axis, but now we actually see allies starting to buy. We saw Oxider gain that Garand. Miracle gain that Thompson. But lack of utility is the key thing to mention there. We are seeing Kaio gain that smoke at the end there. If you're going to see anything, it's probably going to be a rush, in my opinion.
I think it'll be something fast.
Yeah.
Balls to the wall, try to get in. Which bomb site do you think they're going for, B or A?
I would like them to go towards A, but judging by how they've been playing, it's definitely going to be probably a B site. Probably drop that smoke towards mid, go towards the B site, throw that nade towards connector maybe from Lincoln. Kaio probably wants to try and get there fast, but if it's going to be anything like we've seen previously, Bumblebee's probably going to take him out. It's probably going to be a similar story to last round.
Using that scope to
great
advantage. Like you said, I mean, they've got 1 smoke to work with, 1 HE grenade to work with, so trying to block off every angle that Bumblebee could be watching with that scope is going to be extremely difficult, but we will see. We are back live in this one. The pause has been relinquished, and we're going to see this one 13-11 the scoreline, and it looks like they're actually going to go towards A, favoring to go down towards the coast side.
This is definitely going to work more into their favor if they can get this first frag. Spirit's going to get that info, so he wants to probably pull back, change his position, get more favorable. You can see the push here, and he does throw in 8, but that's not going to do any damage. Kaio getting that initial frag, and he's going to keep pushing with that shotgun, and it's only going to be 1 player in his way, which is going to be Blue Angel. Bumblebee doesn't have to find one low. But it's up to Blue Angel. He needs to get a multi-frag here, but only good for one. Miracle able to get the refrag. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 retake. All 3 players on the A bomb site. And if Bumblebee has that scope, it's not going to be too great for him peeking into this.
I'm trying to go for the no scopes there, but Oxider drops him. Headbanger, the last man standing. 1 versus 3, made it 1v2 now. Let's see what he can possibly do, and he will go down. Oxider on that trench gun will be able to find that frag and takes him down. So 14-11. That quick push in towards the A bomb site working out heavily in their favor. They get up close and personal. Managed to catch Spirit with an 8 out and drop him, and then Blue Angel can only do so much up in that site once that smoke goes down and allows them safe passage into the bottom stairs of that bomb site. So nicely done from them. They get in, they get out, they get the round, and now they're 2 rounds away from their spot at the major.
Yeah, 2 rounds away, but Axie is still able to buy. You're going to see a scope on Spirit, and he's been pretty good on it. But we also see a scope on Climax. And then it's going to be that scope-to-scope battle, which is going to decide this round, in my opinion. But let's see what they can do. Bumblebee in a pretty good position, pushing up behind the allies, pushing into bottom red. If he can keep pushing, he might actually catch them out guard, and he does spot the information. He hasn't gone for the kills. Kyle actually going to take down Blue Angel because of it. And they're going to keep pushing, and they actually get Spirit as well. Bumblebee finally getting 1 kill, but he's lost 2 of his teammates. Freshie actually getting Kaio up on that window. Stops the planter as well. Now the favor's gone back into Singularity's hands.
That flank play worked out great for Bumblebee. He's now found 3 kills in the round, and it leaves it all on Climax, who does have that scoped rifle. Going to be the easiest position for him to be in. Coming around the corner, though, close quarters. Bumblebee takes him down. 4 kills. So a big round from him. And again, the Axis continue to answer back. It's going to go 14-12. And I thought for sure when Caillou got that second frag on that A bomb site jumping around the corner that they were going to be able to get in there and get that bomb down. But unfortunate for them, they had no idea that Bumblebee was that close behind him, and he just completely annihilates the game plan.
Yep, he does that so permanently well, getting in behind, getting that kills, getting information as well. His teammates able to delay it so Bumblebee can get into a more favorable position to help his team. And getting that 12th round, closing the gap again. And he needs to do a lot more into this one. And they are going back towards the B site after failing A. And Bumblebee's going to get this information. If he peeks into it, he gets the kill onto Lincoln. It's going to be a telltale sign that it's going to be set up towards B. And he's probably heard that token as well being picked up. So he knows at least one player is in garden.
He's been playing so aggressive the last couple of rounds too, which I love to see. Headbanger though will go down on that on that B bomb site, but Freshie's able to get the trade immediately afterwards. They're going to fake the plan out, or are they going to stick it? No, they're going to fake it. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, fake it. See if there's any nades, but no nades on Mirrors to be able to get back into this. Oh, Oxider actually gonna take out Spirit. Yeah, 3 versus 3. Again, they're not going for the plant just yet. They want to get rid of Bumblebee before they do, because he's in a pretty good position to stop any plants happening. They have managed to take him off there, and he's actually going for a pretty good jump peek here, but it's not going to get much information. He does hear footsteps close to the tank, but doesn't know exactly where they were. But there is that player, which is Climax. He's in a pretty good position to try and get frags, but he's unable to get Bumblebee. I'm surprised that Bumblebee's surviving both of these engagements right now. Freshie does fall low. Finally, Oxider able to take him out, just leaving Blue Angel left in a 1 versus 3, and should be match point. No time left.
Looking good there. Moose able to bring it back. Bumblebee, the early aggression once again, but comes up a little bit short there in the end. Not going to be enough. And that's going to do it. 15-12. We're going to go to map match in series point between these two squads. Climax trying to salvage another token there at the end. We'll do so. And what the hell happened there at the end?
Miracle died to the bomb.
Well, why would he do that?
Why don't you ask him?
I'll have to.
Yeah.
See what he has.
Be pretty interesting to see what he has to say, especially since he has to rebuy into this, buy his nades, but he does have the tokens for it. But we're seeing a lot of carbines, the shotgun on Kaya, which he's been favoring all half. Headbang reload, he had to fully eco, no tokens. Gave a token away, I believe, so the Angel can get a nade, maybe? I don't know.
Well, he'd be the one, right?
Yep. Bumblebee getting that entry kill again. He's been playing so well. Freshie also taking out Oxider, so the advantage is in Axi's favor, but he's trying to keep this up. Bumblebee trying his damn hardest to keep his team into this game. Now it's all up to Lincoln. Not really the player which you would see being able to do a 1 versus 5, but we've seen other players do it.
He is getting flanked out right now by Blue Angel, and he will get dropped. So the Axis side, Singularity, they answer back immediately. And they're keeping the dream alive, 15-13. Remember, these rounds that the Allied side have won have been close rounds regardless. So not taking anything for granted. They are pretty much bled dry on their tokens. Kaio back onto the trench gun. They've got a kind of a kitchen sink buy coming out for them. A couple of carbines coming out as well.
Even Lincoln, though, he's still on the grease gun. So he only opting to go for a smoke. Good support player. On the other side, we're seeing a lot of guns. We're seeing some carbines and deploys, but also a car onto Bumblebee. And if you want to have anyone with a car, it's going to be Bumblebee, but he's missing his shots at the moment. Not the best sign going into this round, possibly in the round which you lose. But Spirit, good position with the shotgun, and he needs to hold his position. He managed to get the first one. Freshie also linking in, taking out Lincoln. Now it's Miracle's turn to get back into this game. Able to spot out Bumblebee and kill him, making it a 3 versus 3. But they still have to worry about Spirit on A bomb site, and most of them, they probably want to go towards the B bomb site. They say there's a shotgun on A, no point facing it. Freshie, he'll take down Oxide, and finally they're rotating towards the B bomb site.
I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, that stairwell, that shotgun is so strong in that stairwell. So, opting to go back over towards that B bomb site, the A bomb site, B bomb site. I was right. I was right the first time. Why are you making me second guess myself, man?
You second guessed yourself.
No, I did nothing of the sort.
Okay,
Actually,
nice.
well, HE grenade takes him down, so 1 versus 3 for Miracle. The clutch master flex. See if he can do it one more time.
But it'll definitely be a tool, especially since Smoke, and now they know his position. The fuse is going to be stuck, and Miracle, he doesn't really want to peek into this. Now he is. He's jumping through. Doesn't even know where bomb is planted. He thought it was planted on the other side, not for him. Maybe some miscommunication there, but now the Axis are just 1 round behind, and it's all down to Freshie getting a 4K.
Yeah, big round for him to step up. See if he can do it again. Going into the final round of regulation, we might see some overtime again. We saw it yesterday in that Zodiac's map. We'll see if it happens one more time, but 15-14 the scoreline. It's all down to this. See whether or not Moose can close this out, or are we going to go to OT? So this is more of what you expected to see when this series was announced, Singularity versus Moose. I mean, Singularity's fighting for a map 3 as well, so let's all bear that in mind also. So if they end up winning this, if it goes to overtime and they end up winning this, we do have another map after.
Which I believe is derailed, but they need to make sure they get into OT, which is winning this round, and then after that, winning OT to see map 3, which is difficult to do, especially since Moose has been playing so well. Climax needs to be a little bit careful when he jumps out of that tree. Can't die from that height. In fact, if he jumped out of it instead of walking down, he would actually fall to your death. At the moment, each player surviving. No one wants to die first, because they know if they're the one to die first, they probably have cost them that major spot. They're slowly going towards that B-bomb sign. I think that player on the stairwell got some eyes, but it's Cairo. He opens up the B-bomb site with that shotgun. He's been doing so well. But Bumblebee does answer one back, but he's going to keep pushing this stairwell. Try and get this player, and he finally kills him. Freshie was the man of the hour last round. with that 4K, but now it's Kyle. He's pushing in with the shotgun, able to get another one. 3K for him.
One-man wrecking crew on this B bomb site with that shotgun, and this is looking really good right now for Moose to close this out. Another player spotted in the back lines. Kaio with the 4th frag. Is he going to ace it to close it? It's going to be down to Bumblebee. He's managed to pick off one, looking for a little bit more. Got the pistol out. They're peeking him, and they will close it down. 16-14. Moose are going to be able to take the second map 2-0 in the series, and they have now punched their ticket to the major.
Really well deserved from Moose. Have been playing so well. Only time that they faced any opposition was this map, where each time they faced a team, they were so dominant on the Axis. But this time, the Axis failed them.